Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJTRIP. Welcome to the Word According to Me. We will be reviewing on this Word According to Me, Wandavision, Disney Plus's first foray into doing a type of TV show for the MCU. Um, this is starring Wanda Maximoff, played by Elizabeth Olsen, and Vision, played by Paul Bettany. They have two young kids, and what this is about, this kind of is as you've watched throughout the episode. Well, first of all, what I like about it is it starts off with like the all of the old stuff, and as we get into the as we get farther along through the series, we realize why the beginning of WandaVision was the way it was, because as they was young kids, Wanda and Pietro, as they were young kids, they would watch these black and white classics like I Love Lucy and Dick Van Dyke and all these TV classics, and they would watch them and love them, and so that's why WandaVision begins like in black and white and all those things, and why this for like the first half of this series it's like a television show. It's almost like a television show. Almost I think some places there's a laugh track and things like that. So that as it's all of these other things as we get to, and which by the way I should mention, if you still have not watched it, spoilers. I need to make sure to put that in my title. Let me make sure I go ahead and I type that now. Spoilers. So um, so that if because I didn't say it when I first started this, so so that when someone clicks on this video, spoilers. Um, yeah, in case you don't want to, you don't want to know anything, because I'm going to go into detail about, not into detail, but I'm going to talk about some of the things that goes on in this. As you know, it's like as I was saying, the first half of these series, it's almost like a regular TV show, and as it goes on, it goes into color and everything like that. But as we keep going on, we start to get you start to get some of the other things that are, we start to realize about why some of these things are the way they are. We understand why, like it was in black and white, and we start to understand that it is other things. There's, I believe it was episode 5 where everybody was shocked about the end of season in episode 5, in which Pietro came to visit Wanda, and Pietro was it's not the the one that passed away in Age of Ultron. It's the one from um, the Fox version. If you remember the Logan one where X-Men, where Logan goes back in time to try to combine the X-Men and all of those things, right? Um, I forget which one it was. I remember I went one time and I went and I saw that movie. I had a free thing. I saw it. I probably should have a review up on my channel, in my movie review playlist. You can guys go and check that out. But I think is it Apocalypse? No, it's not Apocalypse. I don't think it's Apocalypse. But whatever it is, it's it's that Pietro, and it's from the Fox side of the Marvel movies. So, and they was even talking about like they recast them and everything like that. So that was interesting. A lot of big types of special effects with this, which is awesome. As we get into, as I said, as we can get more and more into, we delve into why she did all of this, and she, this is Wanda's vision. The one reason why it's called WandaVision, but this is Wanda's vision. This is what she her vision of what her life would be like if, you know, if things were different. And, this is, the love of her life, Vision, was killed by Thanos. And it's something. It's one of the reasons why a lot of people say she's one of the strongest people in the universe, and this is one of the reasons why that it's proven, because she creates this whole entire world, and she watches it crazy. The pain she does, her grief from losing Vision, caused her to create this world where Vision is now alive, and I guess apparently another they were trying to build another Vision, I guess, and she found out, and she took that Vision and made it hers and everything, and it's just a really whacked out thing, and the Halloween episode is crazy. I'm not sure what happens. Yeah, some of the things I'm not really clear on. The villain of the story is played by Catherine Hahn. She is originally playing Agnes, a neighbor, and there's a Halloween episode where Vision is going out, and and Vision like taps her. So I'm not sure if Vision you know, unlocks the bad person to come out of her, or if she was just already playing. She's just playing along into the character, and then she finally decided to make her, move in episode 8, I believe, 8, 7 or 8. She decided to make her move into the world of showing Wanda who she was, and so it was kind of crazy. Um, we got to episode 9. Episode 9 just dropped today. I just got finished watching it. Really good episode. Loved it. Loved the fact how it came back, and she doesn't have her she doesn't have her true theme suit. That was actually back in the Halloween episode. Both Vision and Wanda both ran like their comic thing, but she obviously has like a 2021 updated version of her suit. I think Elizabeth Olsen, she did mention that when that she was a little bit uncomfortable with some of the first suits they made for her, because they were very low cut, and she was kind of uncomfortable, maybe, even though she had done a nude scene in the past. Still, she was kind of uncomfortable, and maybe just because this is a kind of a Disney movie. This is part of the Disney thing, so, but she's a little uncomfortable like that. So maybe that's why they decided to make her new one, which is definitely a little bit better, a little bit more updated, and I liked it. I did like it a lot. The little crown and everything, that was cool, really cool. So she goes, and Catherine Hahn's playing this Agnes, which they back and forth with it, and then there's like another Vision that's somewhere around, and there's another reason why I think I get confused, because I'm not sure if that Vision, because the Vision, uploads the new Vision with the memories, and so I don't know if that Vision is going to make a cameo, or if that Vision is just, I don't know. It's almost like the Gamora thing. Are we going to see like Gamora, from Endgame in one of the new, in the Galaxy 3, whatever. We're going to see him in the future, in the future movie. So who knows? So she defeats. So she realizes, and then in episode 9, she realizes what she's done by creating this world. She's really just she's held these people who lived here hostage. And it's she's kept them away from their kids and their loved ones and everything like that. And she finally realizes that the right thing to do is for her to let them go. But by letting them go, she's going to take away the family that she built, the family that she wanted, her two kids and of course Vision. And so she decides to actually not do it, but he decides to take them, to keep them safe. But and then they fight some more, and finally, it's she defeats this witch, and she return she's gonna keep her in the place Westview that they're at, but she's gonna keep her as the nosy neighbor. And she says that if I ever need you, I know where to find you. So she keeps him there, and of course she makes everything right. She unfortunately she says goodbye to her kids. She says goodbye to Vision, and she lets everything go away, and she decides to walk off and everything like that. And she goes ahead and goes on her way, and it ends with her in some cabin in the woods somewhere, and she's her is she's drinking coffee, but then there's another her in the bedroom going all over this magic book and this dark arts and everything like that, learning how to do all of this magic stuff. Because she is supposed to be a major part of the Doctor Strange movie. Something called the multiverse. I forget what it is. You get a couple of cameos, big time cameos, I think, from the movies. You get Darcy, who were in the Thor movies. She's here, Kat Dennings. We've got Randall Park, who was in the two Ant-Man movies. He's now an FBI agent. And we have I was, and from a character standpoint, I'm not sure who the actress's name is, but if you remember from Captain Marvel, the little girl, Monica Rambeau, she is now grown up, obviously because that was supposed to be in a timepiece in the 80s. Now, obviously in 2020, she is grown up in her late 20s, early 30s, in 2021, right? So no, here she is. Maybe it was the 90s, whenever that piece was. But here she is now. She's grown up, and she gets some powers too. I don't know. If her powers come from the interaction with the Wanda, with the stuff that Wanda was or anything like that. Or if they were just latent powers from due to whatever. But yeah, she is now in here. She even back in the day, she even had her own hashtag on Twitter, which is interesting. But yeah, we had some very interesting cameos here, and I thought that was good. And yeah, it was. Again, you have to stay with it because the first 2 or 3 episodes, you're going to be like, this is just like a TV show. This isn't anything. But I tell you, stay with it because once the once the brother gets introduced after episode 5, it really does pick up, and the story gets better, and you get a little bit more action and everything like that. Really, really fun thing. I think that's how this is going to be. This is not going to be your Falcon Falcon Winter Soldier that is coming up next. That's the next one that's coming up. That is not going to be what it is. So, but this is good. This is really good. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I think this was a fun series. Fun started off with Disney Plus. And to me, this is like more because I understand that the shows that were on Netflix, right? The shows that were on Netflix, Luke Cage, uh, um, the Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, The Punisher, right? Daredevil. Um, I understand that those were some good shows. I understand those were good shows. And to be honest with you, I didn't watch them. I didn't watch them, but I understand there were some good shows, but they didn't, from what I can tell, they didn't factor into the MC universe at all. And I think that's unfortunate because I was expecting these guys to be a part of the Avengers, Infinity War, and all of those things, but they wasn't. But now since Marvel has control of everything and everyone, and they have this Disney Plus, excuse me, and they have this Disney Plus situation, we might get some reboots of those shows, or maybe we might get some some um, some stories or anything like that, or bring those characters into this one now. Who knows? Same might go for the same might go for Cloak and Dagger that was on Freeform. I think maybe bring Cloak and Dagger into that. I love that show. Was that it's so sad they didn't give us a third season. Um, but although I understand why that second season was, you know, again, that was a season that was just it didn't get good until the last two or three episodes. It was just really slow, and the bad dude was ridiculous and everything like that, and so, but whatever. But hopefully something like that can reappear on these Disney Plus platforms, and and so hopefully that can be a really really good shout out for the MCU and everything like that. Now, for my review, my rating, I would say this is a solid 4-star show. Solid 4-star show. I think everybody should check it out. If you are, I definitely think if you are a diehard, you know, MCU guy, you gotta watch it. I think you're gonna have to watch all of these shows like I am. I'm gonna be watching Falcon, Winter Soldier. I'm gonna be watching the Loki stuff as well because they are going to integrate what you see in these shows into those movies. So into the next movies, and I think that would be good. And with the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman, they were planning on doing a Black Panther too. Obviously, they said they're not going to recast it. They're going to pass it to Shuri, just like they did in the comics. Shuri became Black Panther in the comics. This might be perfect. They may want to do, where they give, a black woman, now a starring movie with Black Panther. But I think that maybe the better thing to do would be is to do to do it like the Black Panther thing on Disney Plus and give that 9 or 10 episodes, something like that. So, but who knows? We'll see. It's not necessarily a big deal or anything like that. But yeah, I thought this was really good. I highly recommend it. Check it out. It's on Disney Plus. You can get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN for like $12.99 in a whole bunch of bundle package, or you can just get this for like Disney Plus for $6.99. So yeah, try to stash a little bit away, for that. So, but I would say get Disney Plus, start watching WandaVision. All right, y'all, put your comments down below to me what you guys think. Let me know what you guys thought about WandaVision, and what did you think about tonight's season finale and on the whole series combined. Let me know down in the comment section. Make sure you go to patreon.com/AJTRIP and become a patron. Once I hit a certain amount of patrons, I will be opening it up so that you have a decision on what you see here on my YouTube channel, what you see me play on my Twitch channel, and what you hear me talk about on my podcast. Links are in the description box down below. Make sure you follow me everywhere. Follow me everywhere so that you always know where I'm going to. What I'm going to be and what I'm going to do and what I'm going to put on out there. So make sure you always check that out. Alright, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy, AJTRIP, signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.